assassination of President John F. Kennedy. So I've been going back and digging up through some of the details, some of the things that tend to get lost in the whole thing. As you'll recall, one of the big arguments they made was they said that Lee Harvey Oswald, who was accused of being the assassin, and I say accused because he never got a fair trial, never got a fair hearing, never was convicted of anything. In fact, the Warren Commission heard secret testimony, cherry-picking their evidence behind closed doors, refused to let anyone represent Oswald in a legal sense, and then came out and said, well, we think he did it and acted alone. Or as Gerald R. Ford always said over and over and over again, we could find no evidence of conspiracy. Well, no, they couldn't because they didn't allow anything that smacked of conspiracy in there. But one of the key things they used quite effectively was that Oswald was accused of shooting a Dallas policeman, J.D. Tippit, out in South Oak Cliff near the intersection of 10th and Patton. And the argument went, well, if he hadn't shot the president, then why did he shoot the cop? And so he shot the cop, so therefore he must have shot the president. Well, I think I could prove to any reasonable, open-minded person that Oswald did not shoot the cop. So now we can reverse the argument and say, well, he didn't shoot the cop. Maybe he didn't shoot the president. And the way I can prove he didn't shoot Officer Tippit is pretty simple. In years past, and in my book Crossfire, The Plot to Kill Kennedy, I pointed to three separate witnesses, an insurance salesman, a young boy who is now a Dallas evangelist, or was a few years ago, named Jack Davis, and Butch Burroughs, the assistant manager of the Texas Theater, all of whom told me that they encountered Lee Harvey Oswald, who was arrested in the Texas Theater about 1:30. No later than just a few minutes after 1, Officer Tippit was shot about 1:10 or 1:15 blocks away at 10th and Patton. So in other words, there are three separate witnesses who placed Oswald in the theater at the time Officer Tippit was shot. So obviously he can't be in two places at the same time. So he was not at 10th and Patton shooting the cop. Now, well, so why did they believe he did it? Well, there was another Dallas policeman named J.M. Poe, and Poe arrived at the scene of the Tippit shooting and was given some shell cases that witnesses had picked up off the ground that they said had been left behind by the killer of Officer Tippit. Officer Poe, being a good trained police officer, scratched his initials, JMP, in the brass shell cases, and there was the evidence. And yet, in the spring of 1964, when the Warren Commission called him up, showed him the shell cases, he could not find his initials on those shell cases. So in other words, the shell casings that they present to us today as the evidence, and they're still in the National Archives, and they say these are the shell cases from Lee Harvey Oswald's .38 caliber pistol that he used to kill Officer Tippit, are not the same shell cases that they found at the scene of the shooting. And I could further prove that because Oswald had a .38 special, which was a 38 Smith & Wesson .38 standard pistol, but it had been rechambered to accept .38 special ammunition. Now, the .38 special ammunition has a little bit longer than the normal shell bullet, but it holds more powder, so it has more power.
Finish up with that on the other side. But I mean, look, you're getting into important minutia that proves this. But I mean, I've talked to the Undertaker guy where they came in and put the ink on Oswald's hand and put the gun in it. I mean, it's just ridiculous, the whole thing. And now we have all these insiders going public.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Hi, this is Alex Jones. This holiday season, more than half of our nation is in need of help due to the shattered economy. So now is the time to express the holiday spirit more than ever. Consider helping those you love with the most important gift, a supply of delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. Their holiday gift and family packs start at $99 for a 16-day supply. While their 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals includes a personal backpack in case of a grab-and-go emergency. Order their combo gift pack, and you'll save hundreds, plus get free shipping on your entire order. Call eFoods today at 800-409-5633 or visit them online at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex to find the special. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on it. You are listening to the tip of the spear, the front lines in the info war. I'm your host, Alex Jones. Jim Mars, a true historian, is our guest. I want to go to your calls, folks that are holding. Again, I'm waiting for a call from Jesse Ventura. I want to hear what he said at the press conference. He said he wants to call in after the press conference, but who knows what's going to be going on. And it was scheduled for noon. Stuff like that usually starts late. I don't know. He's pretty wound up. He might talk for an hour. Who knows? But we're looking for that call to come in. Jim Mars, again, riding shotgun with us. Paul Watson coming in. I got a bunch of geopolitical news. I'll be also smattering in here. But before I go any further, why are we having the money bomb? Well, why did we build this studio and the TV studio and hire reporters and crew and IT people and everything else we're launching here and trying to finish the social network and really have a quality one and all the other projects we're trying to get done here? We're not funded by the globalist. We're not funded by the New World Order. We're funded by you buying the books, the videos. Now, continuing here, we've gone up to 300,000. Which sounds like a lot, but when you're hiring crew and buying equipment, really the TV equipment we need, even the moderate grade stuff, 150,000 or so. I've spent, there's got to be more than $1 million of equipment here right now. And then crew members and things like that. And I want to thank all of you that have donated, but I'm quite frankly very exhausted, so I can't really express the whole spectrum of reasons, but the globalists take your money at gunpoint. Because if you don't pay it, they're coming with guns. So it's at gunpoint, that's implied, and it's carried out. We're here just saying, buy the books, buy the videos, donate to the Money Bomb if you want to see us expand and you like what we're doing. And folks have responded to that. We're also a platform for Ron Paul and and all these other authors and researchers, and we try to support their work. That's why it's such an important juncture in the global awakening. And I'm not here to do this half speed. I'm not here to play games. Doesn't mean I do a perfect job, far from it, but I'm going 110%. I'm doing the best job I can, and, asking God every day to help me be strong and focused and to be given discernment and to have courage. And I just appreciate all of you that have donated at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. You can also call if you want to call and talk to the crew and donate. It's 888-253-3139. That's 888-253-3139. Or InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. And I think we've got the technical capability. I told them about it yesterday, but everybody's exhausted up here to restream the 27 hours in the video boxes that are already at InfoWars.com and PrisonPlanet.com when the broadcast ends in an hour and 25 minutes from now or so. But it's 12:36 Central right now. And restream that over the audio streams. We'll have to turn all the encoders off and do some stuff, and actually on the restreams and stuff. I'm not even sure how to do that because some stations carry the 4th hours. We do that live a lot. How do we turn everything off? We're sending the video over the systems. Perhaps we'll re-air the 1st hour in the 4th hour, and that gives them time to get the video stuff all ready and then relaunch that in all the video boxes and players. There's so many people are tuning into and watching right now. I want to thank folks for going to Infowars.com and getting that article up there that's red-linked, titled Infowars Launches 24-Hour Plus Offensive Against Tyranny. You go to that. It's got the rundown of who's been on, who's coming up. It's got our video streams. It's got backup video streams. It's all there right now at Infowars.com, and so it will continue. And we're going to preempt the nightly news tonight, just restream all of this because there's so many incredible guests. A lot of it overnight people missed. And again, I just want to thank my crew as well. Going back to Jim. Jim, finishing up with JFK, look, you're the expert. I mean, you go into all the minutia, all the facts, picking through it. It would take years to cover it all. Literally, it's ridiculous how much evidence there is that this fairy tale is a fairy tale. The official story, and over 90% of the American people in average polls don't buy the fairy tale. So we've pretty much won on the facts and in the court of public opinion. But now you've had, as you know, the historian release the tapes with Jackie Kennedy saying that that LBJ killed her husband. And again, people say that's covering up, just saying JFK. LBJ killed him. Well, that's as high as she knew. Obviously, there's folks about that. People are like, that's a disinfo to say LBJ killed Kennedy. It was the New World Order. Yes, I understand that. I'm saying that's as high as E. Howard Hunt, who did the deathbed confession on video, audio, and text, said. And you've got Barr McClellan, the lawyer of LBJ, writing a book a few years ago and saying that. And you've got all these people. I mean, Jackie Kennedy, the Black Ops CIA hitman E. Howard Hunt, the lawyer for him. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So the whole fact that the system has invested so much time and energy in selling this fable, it really hurts them that people don't buy it. And so, of course, people question other things. We have a government that's been caught injecting